Heartbeats, my love is all that matters to me right here. Light kiss, and the way that your eyes shine up in the night. I got this feeling from your touch, from your loving. My head keeps spinning, make me high, make me come alive. This is our time, don't care about nobody else. You and me here, please hold me closer and don't walk away. I just wanna waste all my love with you, baby, tonight. I just wanna waste all my love with you, baby, tonight. Told me you want to run away from here, dancing side by side, dreaming, but still away. Got this feeling from your touch, from your loving. My head keeps spinning, make me high, make me come alive. Somewhere with you now. Don't care where we go, I'm awake right now. You make me feel whole, getting lost in you, drowning in the noise. Still I just want you, still I just
Hello guys, we are going to go ahead and get started with Dragon Age Inquisition. I have never played this game before. I'm a big fan of open world RPGs and that type of a thing, so if you haven't noticed, I play a lot of those and a lot of Telltale. I'm trying to get away from the Telltale because it's kind of boring for you guys to watch, I'm guessing. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with all this fun stuff. I got to build a character. So we'll get that going. I was trying to get that going while the music was going, but I forgot my password to EA, so they're kind of picky about that. They kind of want it meow. Right, meow. So we're going to go ahead and build a character here. Most numerous and powerful race in the latest. Elf. 25% range defense. Are they super squishy like they are in Elder Scrolls? Because that's... I like them, but they're squishy. Bonus to magic defense. Horned giants. I kind of like the sounds of this one. Are these guys the a-holes of the group though? Because I don't know if they are or not. I hope they're not, but they very well could be. I forgot to update what I'm streaming. Noob move. Holy crap. Let me update this real quick. Oh my gosh. I usually am on top of this today. I have to work tonight too, so this will be a great day for me. I have to work, and I have to go in early to work, so this will be fun. I'm going to go into my other bot here. So I apologize if things are a little muddled up because my brain is apparently jump ship already. It's a little too early in the day for that shit. Okay. Red Hood TV, Sir Lucifer Quinn, thank you so much for those follows. You guys have had 10 hearts added. You want to see what your hearts are standing at, hit exclamation point hearts and you'll see where you're at on the leaderboard. You can use those hearts to gamble, win prizes when we do the 100 follower stream, which is Outlast, which is coming up soon because we're really quickly approaching that goal. Okay, let's see, Rogue. I do like my dual wield. No, not Archer. I don't like different stuff. Warrior, two-handed. I also like those, but they're slow. Weapon and shield. Punishment and heavy armor. Mage. Do these guys do well dual wielding? Speed and agility. Okay. Frontline combatants. Okay, let's do a warrior. Two-handed warrior. Oh god. Casual. We'll do normal mode. Okay. Works for me. Let's do this. Do I get to, like, design my character or no? Doesn't look like it. At least not right now. I tried a new type of protein shake, and it is pretty damn good. The other ones usually are pretty good too. We are also doing a push to affiliate, and we're really, really, really close. We just need one more regular viewer, and we're there. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have to make her look like that? Let's rename her. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hey, nobody has as fucked up with names as I do. Alright. Fuck, I was gonna customize her. Well, I guess we're stuck with it. God damn. Okay, well, she's got some green glowy thing. I'm still pretty pissed that I didn't fix her look. That's okay.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is
Hey,
dead.
sorry, my mic was off.
Except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
That doesn't sound good. I don't think I want her taking me anywhere.
What did happen?
Shenanigans.
It will be easier to show you.
Break shit. Need an attention and shit.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Well, that's not good.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
So, if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
Well, that's good news. Do this shit for us. It might kill you. It might not.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead.
Whoops.
We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Dun dun dun.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Okay.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights and shadow. In their blood the makers.
Oh, I guess I'm leaving this boat. Okay. Well.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
The end of the world. Oh, balls. My hand really hurts. Ouch. Suck it up, buttercup.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
Can I open that?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the
okay,
valley
I
was
don't
laid
either.
waste, including...
Balls.
Stay behind me!
Okay.
it's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right. I cannot
Could be the
protect
bitch,
you,
Cassandra.
and
Yeah.
I cannot expect you to be defenseless. Your life is threatened enough as it is. Take
Okay, I don't need to do a potion though.
these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Okay.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
What are we looking at? I don't even see him. Where'd she go? Oh, she's down there. But there was loot and I want it. I'm a compulsive looter. If you guys have never watched me play Elder Scrolls or anything like that, I have to loot everything because there might be good shit in there and I might be missing it. Usually it's crap, but I want it anyway. Okay. I want all the crap.
Up on the hill. It's
Hold on, I'm
attacked
busy
from a
with this one
distance.
first. Slow your roll, Cassandra. Yes. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, it's there. This ice down here looks pretty sweet.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
my spy word right now. Kind of in the middle of something.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Everybody and their mother.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Might have to jump in.
Good to know.
Jump it, jump it.
Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Like now.
So, I closed the rift. What now?
Now we go to meet Leliana.
What a great idea!
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
And
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well...
oh, he's a dwarf.
Bianca's excited.
And I'm a giant. This is fun. He's like up to my knee. Or thigh or something. Oh, I guess I need to go.
This way, down the bank.
Oh,
The road
no.
ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Oh, that's fun.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
Issue orders and move to a specific spot or attack a specific enemy. Okay, this will be fun. I'll probably end up leaving this in a regular one, but... I don't really care for this look. It's wonderful shit. I'm sure it probably looks better when I get damn it! I could lock on my target, that'd be helpful. I do like a little sonar thingy. Assuming we're coming this way.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I mean, he's got a point.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward
I'm
camp.
sure she's
We're almost there.
Just go walk up. Azili, thank you so much for that follow. That just got you 10 hearts. You can use those to gamble, win prizes when we do some of our bigger streams. And more importantly, I'm happy you're here. Thank you, thank you.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the lock!
I should have leveled up. Okay. Press the options to open the hero menu and select character. To see the options. There we go. Character record. Okay, close that. Okay, so we need. What's this? Two-handed. Battle Master. Hamper their enemies and take advantage of any sign of weakness. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When the enemies take the bait, vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. Two-handed weapon. Experts in this style crush their enemies with massive blows that can break any guard, shatter any armor, and destroy any opponent. I don't like the shield one. I kind of like the Vanguard. And this one. Let's do this one. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons. They can be mapped to your hotbar and used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive abilities have circular icons and are permanent boosts to your character that are always active. Use left toggle to navigate the trees to inspect an ability's details. Okay, so, okay. Learn highlighted X to learn a highlighted ability or upgrade. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned, obviously. Press X to learn highlighted ability. Press O to go back, air circle, to go back and browse other ability trees. Can rain an enemy's attack now does bonus damage and adds to your guard. You deliver a powerful attack that crumples foes, leaving them knocked down for a short duration. I think I already have that though. Okay, I want to do that one. Okay, I can't do that ability yet. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Mighty Blow, Warcry, Challenge, Payback. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment.
Okay,
Well done.
hopefully that was
Whatever
it.
that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Oh, wait, there's stuff. Are there more supply caches?
Haven't you all done enough? Ah,
Oh, this
here
guy.
they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I
That
know
was
who
planned.
she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
But if you
How?
keep dicking around,
You
we're
won't
not gonna
survive
be
long enough
able
to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Hey, dude, man.
How do you think we should proceed?
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Whatevs.
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works
I'm
on the
working
big
on it.
one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander.
Yeah, that was me.
This
A-hole.
is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Oh, a little warm down here.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fae, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
That's not what I meant to do. Fuck balls. Okay, that worked out well. Inventory. Damn. Rudy. That's a big ass risk. Yeah, blow up.
Reach is a long way up.
You're here.
Yeah.
Ember Maker.
Come here, you wieners.
Liliana,
Okay.
have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there?
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Hold on. I might have some inventory I can put on now. so... She better put that shit on.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Oh, well, whoops, I've been running right
The
through it.
sacrifice still.
Someone help me! Someone help me!
What's going on here?
What are you doing?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What the?
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Want them!
We have an intruder.
I don't understand.
Slay the Canary.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
I don't even know.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place.
Step
This
off my
rift
floor,
is not
lady.
sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Okay. Guess we're doing this. Oh. Oh, that's a big one.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
That's not what I wanted to do.
More coming through the rift.
Okay, can you stop being hit?
Make it take you.
sucks if I blow up. Well, I think that one's closed. I would assume it's closed. Let's see if I made it. Looked like I did.
Oh!
Stop stealing beer,
I didn't
dude.
know you were awake. I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Okie doke. Oogly doogly. What's in here? I guess I'll take that. Okay, vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy, shallow breathing. Pulse out. Over fast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mage's hair scarring. Mark is running with an unknown magic. Okay, so I still have it. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Okay, so the mark is still there. And yeah, I could open the door, but
That's the Herald of Andraste. They said
ooh, she's
when
got
she
a
came out of the
strut.
veil, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Work it. Wait, what's down here?
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more.
I'll look at that stuff later. Let me get this part done. I'm assuming.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Champion departed, the light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next, for she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth seeks the light and goes towards the flame, she should see fire and go towards the light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, foundation and her sword. Okay, so religious text, whatever.
Have you got completely mad.
Maybe just a little bit
He
later.
should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine. Chain her!
Ray?
I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Fuck off,
Disregard that and leave us.
This guy's a major douche.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So, you've changed your mind about me.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
All right. Do you like the cutscenes in this one? This is a little bit different from what I played in the first one. The whole angle was like the tactical one, and that just drove me crazy. It was hard for me to navigate and do anything with. At least part of it that I played was. So this is a nice take on it, and I do like the graphics a lot better. I like the perspective better. People have rant and raved about this one, and I was able to pick it up on the cheap. So I figured I would give it a go, and so far I'm liking it. Good job with it. Let's get some gear going though. She's prepared to kick some ass. Dude, it's still open. I thought we just closed it. I'm so confused.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm good.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming.
No
You might
shit.
want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Yeah, that's probably fair to say. You know, Andraste's old Mabari didn't show up to the chant, and if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andraste can't have had some big old smelly war dog. But all Verdelin knows, I swear to God I can read, our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night, and there's Andraste Marabi by the holy prophet's side. In the fight against Tevinter, that dog would never hide. Okay, so it's some song. Okay. You know, let me see what I can outfit my people with first before I start selling shit. Probably a better idea. No. Okay. Bianca. 45 damage. Rogue only. Okay, so nobody's using the longbows, so I'll get rid of those. Okay. Okay, now where can I go to put the shit all together?
Still got demons pouring out of the rift.
Yeah, where are you going? Excuse me. You people gotta have some loot. Nothing? Really? Man. I do like that about Skyrim. You can go into anybody's house and steal the shit out of anything that's not nailed down. amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those Bianca parts. I think the one he had was better. I think. And even if it wasn't, I don't want to get into crafting right now. That's not what I want to do. Stop. Ooh, there's just a... What you got in here? Another fucking... Okay. Take it. Guard belt. Okay. Damn it. Which way do I need to go here? I don't know my way around here, so this will take a little bit getting used to.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
We're gonna. Dude, man.
Someone comes to lay siege to us. Perhaps it would be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Gonna wreck shit, dude. Okay, this is a random dead end. Okay. Okay. Apparently forgot to talk to somebody up here. Oops.
I didn't realise any of Leliana's Oxmen mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new gear, you pay for it. Oh, you're her. Thrin. Physician and quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have. But we're not a real army. We're stretched thin. So I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site.
Rogue Legion,
maybe
thank you
Harry
for that
can get our
follow.
troops better weapons.
IGTV, thank you.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Locate weapon material. Iron, logging stand, speak with the smith, speak with the apothecary.
If you find anything we need, let me know.
like nothing in here. Okay, so Haven. Okay, so we gotta get the stuff to build some weapons.
Does it trouble you?
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do.
She always does. She's got a plan.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
Just an FYI to any big watch, and I'm gonna have to cut
Commander.
stream
Enough magic poured into that
a bit
mark.
short.
Might
Doesn't
destroy us
schedule
all.
today's a little crazy.
Templars could
Chaotic
suppress
and
the
crazy.
breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Kunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
They aren't more concerned about the breach? The real threat?
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition through Orlais and Verdelen. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found in the Ferelden side of the table. Okay. Conquest by Orlais, torn by civil war, ravaged by the Fifth Blight. Ferelden is no stranger
My
to
scouts
hatred.
still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
First culture and extravagant nobility, yet also the birthplace of the Chantry, Orlais, the most powerful and human nation in Thedas. Let's go with this, guys. Form a scouting operation for the hinterlands in the Ferelden side of the war table. If Giselle dies, any hope the Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Okay. She knows some shit is up. We avoided fighting the best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. New area unlocked. Accept report. Try to gather your party and venture. So now, Varric. The loading on this takes a little bit longer than I would have preferred.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. They might not know much about the Canary, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh, wonderful.
The hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Equipment table. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm good.
have news, sir.
I don't have time.
Yes, sir. Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Watch your step.
Whoops.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
There's the iron I need. All kinds of iron. More iron? More?
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
One down.
Be ready. More coming our way.
There's a nice big shield. Ooh. Okay, there we go. I just need to push it around a little bit. Just smack it around. That's a show. Okay.
That's the end of it.
That shield that she has is pretty freaking sweet looking.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming
supposed to be like a
the
French
new
accent?
divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
I'm confused.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
That won't just make it worse?
Because you are... Kunari?
Some people find me frightening.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's
They
good
do a
of
very
you to do
good
this.
job with the storyline.
I
here. I'm
honestly
really
don't
impressed
know
with that.
if you've been
It's probably my
touched by
favorite part.
fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen
Very
to your
story-heavy.
rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force
Good.
that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Well, thanks. But at least I have her on board, so that helps.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Protection of the Inquisition.
Have you been taking notes on all this, Varric?
So you'll need to be more specific there, Seeker.
The Inquisition? You're not planning to write a book about us, are you?
Oh, don't get your hopes up. You're not that interesting a subject.
Come on, there's something over here that I'm missing. Oh, right there. Saga of Tyrda Bright Axe. And her mother. Tyrda Bright Axe, dwarf friend chieftain with her leaf-eared lover lay. Woke she did to love sweat morning, lover gone in light of day. Dream words whispered, spoken soft, still the silence crushed and crashing. Dead her tribe, unless a child could keep her line in warrior fashion. Avalvar, named the lover, called Our Journey, Yours and Mine. One day, child of tears, blood. Whoop, just lost track where I was. Morgan and in strength must shine. Lovers whispers to obey. Hendir dwarf prince, friend in passion. Babe produced to serve the line. The Avar tribe, her name are taking. Interesting.
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the inventory again because I need to get something that doesn't suck. Which I forgot to equip that. Level 4. Okay, so once I get to level 4, I get something that's a little better. Can't do... God, I have nothing for Varric or Solas. They have, like, jack shit. Elf door for humans. So that can even... Kunari trained only. Okay, so once I get to level 4, she can have that. But until then, nope.
Are you sure? Of course.
He could be with you.
See? What did I tell you?
It's the fast travel thing that's behind us, so I'm not gonna use that. I know my software's out of date. Go away. Just one zip.
Something like that.
What you doing?
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help.
The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Yeah, because I'd like one.
Master Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Majors and Templars are done killing each other.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. To know. Where's the war table? There's a lot of different mechanics in this game. It's kind of interesting. And surprising. Was not expecting as much to this game as there is. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, got it. Think skinny thoughts. Did a good job with the sound effects. I'm liking this so far. I really am.
This would make a good place to camp.
Nothing to report, sir.
I don't quite have enough iron. Damn. But okay, we're gonna rest and save, and we'll come back another day to get some more of this done. I am actually probably going to reset my character a little bit up until this point. So that way I have a nice character that I actually like. Because I really don't like how she looks. I don't. We're gonna, do something different a little bit. But we'll get that reset and we'll just pick up back where we left off. I will be streaming again Friday, and I plan to have that be at least a 4 to 5 hour stream, if not longer. We're gonna see how things go. Try to get started a little bit early and definitely go later. Work has been crazy. Been kind of jipping you guys on stream, so I really don't like doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and end today because my crazy schedule and my day streams aren't my usual. And once we get things picked up and back to normal here, we'll definitely get going back on regular schedule. But thank you guys so much for joining me. We got about the first 2 hours of Dragon Age done, which is some really basic stuff. I look forward to seeing you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today.